Alright, welcome to my channel. I revere music, and we are going to talk about my worship pedalboard. So I mentioned a bunch of times in the videos in the past of how I'm talked about my pedalboard and stuff basically. And I just want to show you some presets, and I just want to go over some things. I was going to try to hook it up as an interface so then you guys can see my presets through the screen and then do it that way, but because I have another interface, it was having some issues picking what interface to basically pay attention to. Now that being said, let's switch over to the pedalboard. First coming through the loop, because I do have an FX loop in the chain, starting in here, but everything's literally coming through here first, then through here in the FX loop, so here first, FX loop, and then goes in back, so it dries, so dry signal, wet, back into the FX loop to send. So then we're back in here. So I know it's a little confusing. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but once you get inside the settings here, and this is my TRS preset switcher, so if you click here, it changes the presets. So these are the main three ones that I use. The first one we're going to talk about in this one is the worship main. So what is the worship main? So let's go really quick to view. So this is the worship main, and then we could switch knob right here. So worship main is a combination of mostly reverb, delays, and some amplifiers, because this is also made to be used without an amp, and when the day I do have an amp, then I just run it clean most of the time with some gain. The gain would probably be turned up to 12 o'clock. But most of the work is coming from the pedal itself. And then you would say, well, why do you have other reverb and gain pedals when overdrives? Because even though I do have these amps, you can see where they are. So I have a split signal here, then I have it pretty much balanced where they have all this stuff going on. And then there's the effects loop. So the effects loop, even though this is giving me all this extra power, the effects loop lets me use my extra pedals that I do have. So this would be my stage 1, and then my stage 2. And then I always have this one on, most of the time middle, every time. And I usually have the delays turned down. especially with worship swells that I'll be showing you shortly. You never want them to sound too wet, but you want them to sound perfect. So this usually gives me the perfect volume swell as far as reverb goes, and I will show you guys that shortly. Hola, aquí estamos otra vez de nuevo. Ahora le voy a enseñar el worship pad, the worship main. Now I'm going to show you guys the worship pad, the worship main pad that I use mainly for worship songs. These are more for slower songs. So para canciones como dijiste, songs like Come As You Promised, so puede ser estos swells. You could use those swells for the beginning part of, so the beginning intros, any slow parts of the song, you could use the swells on Come As You Promise like that. And this time I actually have the delay on the dispatch maker on it, so it sounds, so it's doing the dotted eighth, and then I have a regular doing 4x4, which gives you that ping pong sound. Alright, and that is my worship main patch for worship songs. Gracias por ver este video. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see any more content or anything more about the pedal board. I'm going to be making more pedal boards on the other two patches that I use. If you want it to be available, let me know. I'll put it in the description. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time. Also, for those of you that are not subscribing, I know, I can see. You see this right here? What is that? What is that? I need those numbers to go up. I need to get to 100. Help me get 100 subscribers. Peace out.